I think if she can't make it work here, it's going to be hard elsewhere. There are good foundations here. You've already got big British companies, big names like Paul Smith, Burberry, even high street retailers like Lush doing very well in Japan. You've got Aston Martin coming on the trip with the Prime Minister, just landed actually here in Kyoto, and they're about to announce a big investment to create a Japanese headquarters, an HQ for Asia. It's really, though, about steadying nerves on the other side. Britain is the second biggest recipient of Japanese investment in the world. There's an awful lot of big Japanese firms who use Britain as a gateway to Europe, and they are really worried about Brexit and what it means. And there will be those nerves that the Prime Minister needs to steady as she sits around the table, and that's despite the fact there is a really big love of everything British here. For British retailer Cath Kidston, Japan is now its second biggest market. Customers here, it seems, can't get enough of its cutesy clothing and accessories.
It reminds me of British countryside.
Cath Kidston currently has 27 stores here in Japan, contributing more than 11% of its total sales all the way around the world. And they've got another 9 stores planned in the next 6 months.
We will continue to focus on Japanese customers. That's the most important thing for us, and creating great products that they love and will help the business grow. Obviously, I hope that any visits that the government makes to Japan or any other country will help Cath Kidston as we grow internationally.
The director of the British Council in Japan sees the success of British retailers as proof that there are common links between the two countries.
We're both democracies. We both place a lot of importance on the rule of law. We're both island nations, so whilst there are differences, there are real commonalities between the UK and Japan.
And trade, of course, is a two-way path. Japan's famous watchmaker Seiko is looking to sell more of its high-end products in Britain and wants tariffs removed as part of any deal. Currently, its watches attract a 4.5% charge at the UK and EU border. There's nothing coming the other way.
Well, it all depends on how Brexit and post-Brexit discussion evolve. Currently, European watchmakers do have an advantage.
It's one added complication of a post-Brexit world, with businesses on both sides of the globe wondering whether deals can be done in time.
1 million yen.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Richard Gaisford, Good Morning Britain, Kyoto.